So, Sheffield Wednesday linked with Arsenal youth player. Hello and welcome to this video. If you could like, share and subscribe to the channel, I'd much appreciate it. Liking, like the algorithm, sharing, gets in front of people's faces, and subscribing lets me know you like the channel. Hit that notification bell to let you know when a video go live and live streams happen. The Talking Wednesday podcast is out every Tuesday at 5 PM. It's been going out a little bit earlier late, which is good. But yeah, let's talk about a player that had a really good spell last season. And Brooke Northern Cruff, I think that Cuffy is how you say it. Now, this player had a really good season last season. So if we go to his page here, and we'll talk about why this player could be quite crucial for going forward. So, Brooke Norton Cuff. So he played 41 appearances, 2 assists. Now he had a spell at both Coventry. He had a spell at Coventry, and he also had a spell at Rotherham. He had a spell at Rotherham. He went back to Arsenal and then went to Coventry, and he made a big difference to them. Now he's a right-sided defender, which is something we need a lot of. He couldn't market value 2 million, but by sounds it sounds like this would be a loan for Sheffield Wednesday Football Club, not a permanent signing. But you look at here, 41 appearances, 2 assists, like I said, 8 yellow cards. Now let's go to Wednesday then. If you look at what we've got left back Jaden Brown, no longer with the club. Right back Liam Palmer, still with the club. Right back Jack Hunt, no longer with the club. Centre back, no longer with the club. We have the situation at the minute where we need people in that position, and we don't have people in that position. He looked very good going forward by the sounds of it. I was speaking to a Rotherham fan, Ian, who's on the 72 review show, said very good, but sometimes defensively is a bit lackluster, which is not what you want when you're going forward with a player. So yeah, it's an interesting one, this one. If we could get him in, it would be a big coup. And I think if we got like a season-long loan for him, see him develop, see how he gets on. It's one of the things we don't have any. We just don't have any wing backs really who are ball carrying wing backs who are tricky as well. Players who can get forward and go really well. That's something we really struggled a lot with last season, not having someone who could come forward. And the thing is, this is the kind of player we are probably looking at getting, an actual wing back that will come forward and then maybe letting some of the defensive work being done by the defense. Now, it might not seem like it's a change in system as such, but it is a change when you look at what's going on. I think these are some of the signings you'll see from the club, i.e. young loan signings from Premier League clubs who want to have game time. You look at how the game time been managed. You look at he's had 2 spells already. Rotherham, Coventry already got bags of experience in the Championship, which is what you want. They will want him to go out and continue his development. And I think under someone like Darren Moore, that development will get better. He was in the playoffs with Coventry, so he got that kind of heartbreak from being in the playoffs, but also that ability to know, hey, I can get into the playoffs. And I think that kind of player coming in to a team that's already had that experience in the playoff going up is going to be quite crucial going forward for his development, for us seeing who we can bring in. Now, these are the kind of players that we wouldn't have been able to look at, or probably we inquired about, but they would have been like, we want him to play at a higher level than League One. This is the advantage of going up to Championship. You are able to bring in a player that is much more the attacking player. He, like I said, he's already had it. The thing is though, that there could be something that happen with Leicester. Leicester might want to bring him in and take somebody off their books. There's somebody at Leicester who might want to go in a deal. So it will be interesting to see what when they do. But it will be a ball carrying wing back who's good on with both feet. So he possibly could play on the left if he got good feet as well. Like I said, for a 19-year-old to have already 41 championships appearances is really good when you look at what he's done already. So there's been no talks about it yet, but that could change soon. But it will be very interesting to see if Darren could get something like this deal over the line and quickly. Because I think in the next couple of weeks, you're going to see everything just ramp up. Everything is going to ramp up with a lot of clubs. You're going to get people who have got ready for free agencies. Everyone's going to start loading up their fax machine to send off the stuff. I know it's not fax machine now, but you know what I mean. And get everything sorted. I can see Darren Moore wanting to get this window done quite quickly with all his players in before pre-season and before most of them are back. Maybe one or two going into like the end of the transfer window. But you've got to want them in fast, quickly, and get it all sorted. I like the sound of this one. I'm not going to lie. This one sounds good. We've also got another one in the youth academy who could be coming in as well. 20-year-old Sam Reed. If you remember, he was looked at last season. He had a very successful loan spell loan spell. He had a very successful trial at the club, and it looked like that trial gonna come into its own with a offer of a deal to Wednesday's academy. The 20-year-old will come in. He got team of the season last season, which is fantastic. So another player to look to rank. One for the future, but it's another defender as well. It's those positions that we are looking at and we need to do. But this is with Reed, it's one for the future. You hope they can progress, hopefully work his way into the first team. But you look at the players we're looking at, they're all at a certain age. They're at an age where they are going to be really good. They're either under 25 or they're just over 25. They're at that good age where we can develop. So far, I don't think we've been linked with too many players over 30. But let's see what happens. This could be a really good summer for us if we get this right in terms of getting in young players, especially ones that are on loan, and especially if people who are going to come into our academy. I'd like to see it happen. So maybe two come in, one for our academy and one for the season.